Hey guys, it's your girl Nessie here again. Hope you are having a good and blessed, wonderful day and a great week. But I'm just coming to talk about my favorite time of year, and that is BAM, the Sephora VIB sale. What is the VIB sale? Some of you are asking, and if you had to ask, this is not really going to help you that much. I'm sorry, but the VIB sale is their biannual sale that they have for their insider members that gives you 20% off of all items. And really this year they kind of went overboard. I mean, y'all, I got this and this, and then I got an insert and I got this card with this on the back. Like, calm down, Sephora. Thank you, but still. Okay, so what I am going to do with this one is going to be a talking video. So I'm actually going to give you my points and tips about how to actually get more bang for your buck. So we'll just hop into it. The first thing I need to tell you is that the VIB sale actually starts on the 13th through the 16th of November. Well, if you're VIB Rogue, it's already started for you, so that's nice. I've got notes this time. Boom. And so how do you get the most bang for your buck? And my main point to get the most bang for your buck is to actually focus. And to focus this year, I've actually broken it down into 4 areas to focus on. That would be tools. The second one will be fragrances. The third one will be holiday gift sets and limited edition items. And the fourth would be skincare. Because while, I go to Sephora whenever it's something that I need, and not telling you that you don't need to just, restock on things you obviously need. But it's nothing special. Like, when you run out of foundation, it's not going to matter if you get it for a percentage off. Because when it's out, and that's the only one that kind of works for your skin, it doesn't make you break out, it's the perfect color, blah, 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 blase, blase, you're going to go back and get it. That's most people. So, to kind of hop right into it, the first thing I said was tools. And when I say tools, I mean something like this. This is a Clarisonic Mia. And I believe I got this a couple of Christmases ago. And it may not have even been from Sephora. But this would be the kind of perfect thing to get while you're at Sephora shopping the VIB sale. Because this is one of the things that don't ever really go on sale, is tools. Because it's something that you need all the time, obviously, if you have kind of a skin issue. If you're not using a brush, maybe like a Foreo, which I have marked in the... Ooh, I dropped it, but that's okay. I'll just wash it anyway, and it's time. So that's beside the point. But that retails for about $174 regularly without anything else special with it. So that would be something that you definitely want to use that 20% off of. And in this book, so that's why I said that this catalog bomb this time around. So with this, you do get this cleaning, the Mia, the 2 Mia, and this is the one that's rechargeable. It holds a charge for basically a couple of weeks without you having to do it. Obviously, you need to clean all the time. You get the Glam Glow mask with it, and this one is for hydration, but even that size of the mask wash is usually about $20. The same with the Fresh Soy Facial Wash that comes with it, even for that size, is about $20. So that value of this is, they say it's $190. But, and that would be mostly based on the brush. But, that's still a lot. We're not going to act like that's not high and that's not something. But, you can't play around with your skincare. So that's why I always tell you to do something like that. Like, one of the things that I want is actually a toothbrush from Foreo, which is the people that make that's just another brand. Let's see if I can find the other Foreo in here. Which is not important because the brush that I want is not in here. But the Luna is one of their facial things, and it's almost $200 too. So that would be the time to get it. And I'll move on to the next section, which I think are fragrances. Fragrances are high I don't have to tell you that. Even for a small amount, like this is the small of the Marc Jacobs honey. Let me put this behind here so you can see the name, which I'm not even sure. Did I get this from? I'm not even sure if I got this from Sephora. But that's neither here nor there. Because I believe this year I am going to be getting some fragrances. But the point is how much this costs. This is a small bottle. This is the one step up from the Rollerball. It's the smallest one, and even this was about 60 bucks. And it just goes up from there. This is not the full size. It's a small bottle. And I like a few fragrances, and it just so happens the things that I really like are really high. So that's just the unfortunate part. Like the bottle, I believe this year I'm going to get the Stella McCartney, the one in the purple bottle. And that bottle, I'm always going to get the Eau de Parfum versus the Eau de Toilette. Because the Eau de Parfum is more concentrated, so it can actually stretch longer. You don't have to use as much. One of the other examples is of the fragrances that is good to get this year, and they smell great. It's the Mason Martin Marcella fragrances. They smell awesome, but they are $125. They don't come in really any other size but this. And the good thing too with that is that you also get sets. So that'll get me into the next section, which is holiday gift sets. Holidays bring you some of the best gift sets and limited edition items. So one of the things that they have in here is like, which of course isn't the Tom Ford that I want, but that is super high, that needs to be in a set and on sale like this one. Like, that's a nice set. That would be something to use your 20% on. But that set for the Black Tie Noir by Tom Ford of the fragrances is $125. The one that I want is the Jasmine Rogue, which is $225 on its own, which I can't do it. That's a lot to be doing right now. One of the good sets and limited editions that actually Sephora puts together, because they do bomb gift sets of Sephora favorites. It's called Liquid Luxuries, and it's going to look like this. So that's what you're going to look for on the website or when you go into a Sephora. Like this one is one for the perfume, and it has 15 sample bottles in it. So that's a good gift to give someone that is like a scent fiend. Like my mom is a scent fiend, so but it's hard to shop for a perfume for someone. But you know, I'm sure it's plenty of fragrances that people want to try. So you get the 15 sample bottles in that, and this one is $65. I'm gonna say $75. And what you do is when you finish up with those, or just whenever you feel like it, or when they get it, there's a card inside of there, and you take that back to the store and you go back and get a full-size bottle. And like we said, you know, fragrances are high, so that's a great deal because you can go back and get something that is going to be over $65 anyway for that one bottle. So that's a nice, nifty little idea. And another thing that they do as far as the holiday gift sets is limited edition items. Like, this is something that I got last year during the VIB sale. Like, this set cost me about $30. But, like, beauty blenders on their own, and this one came with 2 full-size beauty blenders. Though, that's $20. And so that's $40 already right there if you're going to buy them just individually. This is about $18 and this is about $20. So all that together, and they are full-sized items. The smallest thing in there is this Professional. And I just have the box because I still have the beauty blender in it that I haven't really used because it's white, and I don't know why I have an aversion to using it. But I've used all of this up. Great primer. Great whatever, and I still have this. I'm just not too keen on it, but it was cool to try out. So that's what I'm saying as far as the gift sets and limited editions. I can only get this at Sephora. That's one of the things that you should be kind of looking for to get during the VIB sale, and you know, you use your 20% off obviously. And that will also bring me to my last point of things to focus on, and that would be skincare. Some of the most expensive items in beauty, period, would be skincare. Skincare is ridiculous, but what can you do? You need to take care of your skin, and sometimes some of the only things that really work for you are something that are, yeah, that is something that is really expensive. So back in the book, just for references, there is a set coming out of the mask from Peter Thomas Roth. And these individually are like $75. So, but you get all four of them, and I'll put that a little closer to the camera so you can see that. But you get full-size mask in that box. So if you really like masks, or there's a particular area that you've used these masks before and you know that they work for you and you just want to try the other ones, that's a great gift to give someone. That's also a great buy. One of the things that I am going to get in this skincare, and also it kind of overlaps with gift sets, is this book of masks. Now, am I going to need all these masks? It's about... They are based, it's like alphabetical, the book of masks. So, and you get about, it says 8 of them. But that's Dr. Jart too, and Sephora has a version of theirs down here for $18. But that's something you could split up amongst your friends too. You could split up that book and give different masks to people if you're going to make them up a little something. So that's a nice gift. So, excuse me. So things like that. And, you know, just like I'm looking at this Ski or this SK2, like this essence is $229. Now, I'm not going to get it because basically I don't need it. My skin does okay with the things I'm using on it. So that's just one of the things, like, you're not going to get this on sale at any other time. That's like the flat out bottom price for it. So hopefully that this has been helpful to you. I know it may seem a little rambly, but hopefully you got some tips from it. And happy shopping, happy Christmas. I have made my list. I'm going to keep it kind of basic this year. I always get some foundation that I wanted to try, but this year I'm really trying to focus up and kind of get some sets and some scents and things that I want to do, so I don't go in there and buy up everything. Every year I usually make like end up having 3 different transactions of things that I have with them. But it's worth it, because I get all my Christmas shopping done. I get my restock on things that I have, and I also get nice size samples and things I want to try. I would have also told you to actually go to your local Sephora prior to this sale so you can kind of get your eye on stuff, get a better deal. Getting things offline, sometimes they just don't carry them inside your Sephora. Like my local one does not carry YSL stuff, and one of the things I want happens to be, Yves Saint Laurent, happens to be Yves Saint Laurent. That's one of the things I want to focus on. I wish they carried Charlotte Tilbury, because this would be the time to get it. They don't, and they don't carry Tom Ford makeup yet, although they carry his fragrances. So that's one of the things that, if it's something that you want to try like that, I would tell you to do it then, because those are just some of the big designer kind of stuff and foundation. They don't really go on sale. Hopefully I've been helpful. Hopefully you can kind of get through this, and I am repeating myself. But y'all have a blessed day. Happy shopping. I'll do a haul when I get it, but that is not till next weekend. And so y'all stay blessed. Bye.